Hello everyone and welcome to Test Prep by InsideIIM, where we create content around everything related to MBA to help you get into your dream B school. This is a very important video as the CAT 2022 notification is out, and we will discuss all the important details along with what we can expect on its basis in CAT 2022. CAT 2022 is being conducted by IIM Bangalore and the convener is Professor Ashish Mishra. The last time IIM Bangalore conducted CAT was in 2016, so we would also discuss an overview of the CAT 2016 paper in this video. The exam, as always, is being conducted on the last Sunday of November, that is 27th November 2022, which reminds us we have only 4 months, so we need to pull up our socks. The registration window would be open from August 3rd 10 AM to September 14 5 PM. However, do not wait till the last date to get registered, and you are expected to register well in advance to avoid any last minute hassles or glitches. The duration of the test would remain 2 hours as has been the case for the past 2 years. Now coming to the exam pattern, CAT 2022 would contain 3 sections, namely verbal ability and reading comprehension, data interpretation and logical reasoning, and quantitative ability. You would be provided 40 minutes for each section, and switching between sections is not allowed. The number of questions is expected to remain approx 66, which would be similar to last year. Each right answer would fetch you a +3, while a wrong answer would lead to a penalty of 1 mark. However, for the non-MCQ or the TETA questions, there would be no negative marking. To know the way IIM Bangalore has been conducting the paper, we would look at an overview of the CAT 2016 paper, which was conducted by IIM Bangalore. We are in no way suggesting that CAT 2022 would be along the same lines, but having these data points would help you be better prepared for any situation which might arise. In CAT 2016, the total number of questions was 100 and it was a 3-hour paper. However, the number of questions are expected to be around 66 in CAT 2022 as the pattern has changed to a 2-hour paper. Good news that IIM Bangalore didn't throw any major surprises and the pattern was similar to the previous year's paper. And this year too, we are expecting the pattern to be similar to the CAT 2021 paper. Coming to the difficulty level of the different sections, VARC can be considered moderate, DILR difficult, while QA could be considered moderate to difficult. In total, there were 100 questions, out of which 75 were MCQs and the rest were TETA. To discuss the individual sections in more detail now, coming to the VARC section, the reading comprehension was of a very easy to moderate level as there were 15 direct questions which were asked directly from the passages, which did not require any special inferences and would have been doable by just reading the passages carefully. 5 questions were inference based, while 4 questions could be considered tricky. The VA section was of a moderate to difficult level, hence you are expected to not neglect this part while preparing for the VARC section. DILR section can be considered the toughest in CAT 2016. It had a high difficulty level with 3 LR sets and 5 DI sets. However, in recent years, we have noticed that the lines between DI and LR have gotten quite blurred, and it is rare to find a pure DI set. Most of the DI sets would have some elements of LR in them. This trend is expected to continue this year too. The important topics which were asked were tables, Venn diagrams, and arrangements, while the DI sets were quite data intensive, which is generally expected from CAT. Coming to QA, as you can see from the table, arithmetic had 11 questions, numbers 5, algebra had 7 questions, geometry 8, pure math 2, and Venn diagram 1. Distribution is more or less the same every year and is not specific to a particular year, and hence topics having a higher weightage here should be given more focus. Key takeaways for CAT 2022. As CAT 2016 did not throw any major surprises, we are expecting CAT 2022 to be on similar lines as CAT 2021 when it comes to the exam pattern, and IIM Bangalore might not experiment with something very different. Arithmetic, geometry and algebra are topics which have high weightage year on year and hence should definitely be the primary focus areas in order to ace the quant section. However, The other topics should not be completely ignored. To do well in VARC, reading different kinds of passages and getting accustomed to them is very important in order to be able to read faster and retain more information during the exam. VA should be focused on, as it also forms a very major portion of the VARC section and contains a lot of marks. As for DILR, practice, practice and practice. The only way to ace the DILR section is through practice, as it helps us to identify the right sets to select in order to maximize our scores with minimum wastage of time. And at last, we should be prepared for the worst, and despite all this analysis and speculation, all we should do is prepare well and go with an open mind. To help you prepare better, we have started our very own free mini mock test series, and over the course of the last few months, we have curated some 300 plus mini sectional mock tests, which are just short 18-minute tests, especially for students or working professionals, so they do not lose touch with their studies. The link to take these free tests is in the pinned comment. Also, to get full details about everything related to CAT, you can check out our page. The link is in the pinned comment. All the best!